Another day, another hunt. Just left the house. Whew. 3 consecutive days in a row working overtime. Might make it 4. We'll see. Might be doing a 50-hour work week this week, but hey, good money, good money. On our way to 2 different stores. I did a bourbon hunt very early on my YouTube page at one of the stores, maybe both of the stores. I can't really remember. We haven't been to them in quite some time, especially not for a video. Garage sale we just drove past. I don't think we did nothing from the garage sale though. Gonna be going to the Liquor Outpost. It's kind of more in Mansfield, but I think the address says Grand Prairie. I'm not really sure. Along with the Specs. The Specs is on the other side of W Lane, on the other side of 360. And that one is called Raglan Road. Yeah, Specs on Raglan. What's going on, Locktar? About to head to a meeting at work. Have fun this morning. Yeah, I'm going to 2 different stores that I haven't gone to in quite some time. A little bit further away from work. They're on this side of town, but figured we'll mix it up, do something different, go somewhere else. These are on the outskirts of the Metroplex, so they're less hunted as well. One of them's a mom and pop store. Had some pretty good luck there in the past, and then the Specs out here, not as best of luck, but we'll see what we can find. Alright, out of the neighborhood, on the main roads. We're going to be there pretty early, so maybe we'll grab something at Sonic or something. I don't know, we'll see. Not really too hungry, but maybe we'll get something while we wait. And we'll see what we can find at this Liquor Outpost and at the Specs out here. And depending on how long it takes us to go check these stores, maybe we'll go to a couple other stores too, we'll see. Still have to go to work today, so can't be out all morning long, but there's been some stuff dropping lately. Weller Antique 107 apparently dropped at the Specs and Healing, so that'd be pretty cool, but I don't have any hope for getting Antique 107, unfortunately, but we'll see if we can find one. Old Charter, the French Oak one, has been dropping too. Not sure the MSRP is, but I've seen them on secondary for like $250. I didn't even know what that bottle was, so maybe we'll pick one up and actually open it and try it just to see what all the hype is and why people are paying ridiculous prices for a bottle that I've never even heard of. What else? Each Taylor small batch single barrels have been dropping. We just traded 3 small batches away. It's a good bottle to drink, but not really a good one for trade value, but we really wanted the bottles we were getting, so that's why we offered them. Getting ready to turn up here. Hey, what's up, T? Hey, always hunting. Gotta go hunting every day that we can. Otherwise, how are we supposed to find any allocated bottles? Honestly, need to chill out on the hunts, but they've been great for views. They've been great for watch time, watch hours. So we're definitely getting closer for our watch time hours to get that super chats unlocked, which will be pretty cool. All right, let's see if we get around this semi truck. I have fun doing these hunts in the morning because about the best time I could do these is to do it this way, where I go out before work, get a little bit of freedom to run around, check some stores, see what we can find. Liquor stores don't open until 10 a.m., but being the first few people in line at some of these places, or going to a place that no one's at and being the first one in line if they do have anything, that's your best chance of really getting anything here, unfortunately. A lot of these stores are picked over every single day. I don't know how they do it. Some of these guys, I literally see them at every store I go to, no matter what time of day it is. I'll walk in and I'll recognize like half the people that are hunting. I know a lot of them, they're flippers. They will buy and resell that bottle before they even get home. It's kind of crazy and ridiculous in my opinion, but I think that's what they do as a job, to be honest. I don't know how you make a living off of selling bottles of liquor like that, but someone's got to do it, I guess. Hoping that we can get something today. I don't know. Yesterday was a pretty good day. We got the 3 Rebecca Creek 16 years in a trade. We tried those last night on Discord. The 125.4 proof one, that's the first one we started out with. That one was pretty interesting. Flavor was pretty solid, but it was pretty mild, which is honestly quite nice for a high proof, high age stated MGP product. And then the second one, the higher proof one, the 131.5 proof, that one had an incredible nose. So I was really happy to be able to try that. The flavor profile was a little bit more harsh too, but it wasn't ethanol by any means, just different. So need to try them again. Probably do them on a live on Monday night when we're not as tired from doing all this overtime, to where we can really thoroughly enjoy them. But we'll be sending out some samples of those to some of the boys. Monday might be a big day for us. Monday we're more than likely going to be going up to Denton for another liquor hunt. We'll go live there, and a couple guys are going to be meeting us up there, so maybe you guys will be able to see Tyler, and maybe you guys will be able to see Riley and see Jeff, and then Jeff's got a couple of his buddies. I think Brad's going to be up there, and there's going to be a lot of bottles spent. Hey, there's Riley. We're going to spend a lot of money on some of these bottles. I'm trying not to spend too much money, but it sounds like one of the guys is going up there with the intentions of dropping $3,000. So should be pretty good day. Bringing a group in like that, buying bottles together, making content, it's great for that store. More than likely, we'll be able to get some allocated stuff that isn't on the shelf for everybody else. Yeah, T, the way the YouTube live goes when you're running it through the vertical like this, through the app, it gets put on the shorts feed, so a lot of people will swipe through it, but they don't actually stay on and watch the live, so unfortunate. But yeah, it'd be cool to see a lot of people like it, but obviously can't ask everybody to like. Most of them don't even know what the content is yet. We're still driving, but that's part of the bourbon hunt. That's why I do this, because a lot of people, I think they forget that there is drive time between stores. There's a lot of wait time. I don't know if they're actual bourbon hunters or not, or just they like to drink whiskey or see the stores. But if anyone goes bourbon hunting, they know that you gotta wait for quite a long time to even get a bottle. I've had to wait as long as 3 hours before, maybe 4 hours before, in front of a store while it's closed, just to keep a place in line for a chance at an allocated bottle. Not to mention, I have to drive 30 minutes to that store, so sometimes I'm dedicating 4.5, 5, even 6 hours of time just to go in and secure a bottle. So that's why I like doing these lives like this, where we do the drive time before. Sometimes we'll showcase the road as well. We'll flip the camera around so you guys can see the road. Stuff like this though, it's something different, honestly. I don't really see a whole lot of people doing these, especially not live. I think part of the issue is YouTube will only allow me to stream this in 1080p, and it's also the issue becomes, will my phone have enough cell phone reception inside some of these giant metal buildings that have all these bottles? Some of these liquor stores not really able to showcase very well, because we lose quality in the video because there's no cell phone reception. So some of the places we've gone to lately, they have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. So I'll connect to like Total Wine's free Wi-Fi. There's 2 different stores I've gone to now that I was never able to really record in before, but now we can have way better connections and service. So been rocking with that. But these YouTube shorts, people are just scrolling through, and sometimes they'll pop in on one and they'll watch the live and see what's going on. Sometimes people are doing giveaways and are more interactive, but honestly there's no real interaction with you guys until we get to the store to showcase bottles and see what your guys' opinion on, what you guys want to see me buy, stuff like that. That being said, I do try to interact with chat even while driving. Yeah, service is crappy. in the stores for sure. Like I said, though, some of these places you can get free Wi-Fi, which definitely helps. We're pulling into the parking lot of our first store, but we are here early. I do see our favorite manager out in the parking lot, so that's always good. She's the one who hooks us up. They've got something to be had. They've got something to be had, but we'll go park. We'll wait. Matter of fact, Christmas time last year, more specifically December 23rd, that was when we scored our very first VTAC bottle, a Thomas H. Handy 2023, for $189.99, and it was at this store. So we're just backing in right now. We'll be hanging out here for a little bit until they open. No rush. Bonding over whiskey, heading to Total Wine? Absolutely not. Not today. Oh snap, another live. Is it Christmas? It ain't Christmas, but we are here at the Liquor Outpost. This address is an Arlington address. It's off of Debbie Lane, but it's basically Mansfield. We're right next to Debbie Lane and Highway 360. On the other side of 360, Debbie Lane becomes Ragland, and there's a Specs, like literally on the other side of the highway over there. You guys can't see, but it's off screen that way. When we get on the other side of the highway, there's a Specs. So we'll hit this store. Hopefully service will be willing to let us stream there. If the service is good enough, we don't lose connection. Otherwise, we'll just talk about what they have. Very small whiskey selection, guys, so don't expect too much at this store. Their allocated bottles are typically behind the registers, and they're in the back. And then they have other bottles they keep in the back that they don't always pull out for everyone else. What's going on, TJ? Mark Duffy said, oh snap, another live. Hi, Mark. Thanks for your generous offer last night. You are a lad. So we'll definitely be hitting this store up when they open in 20 minutes. Unfortunately, 20 minutes. We might go over to Sonic and get something to eat real quick, actually, while we have you guys on live, just to kill some time. And then we'll go over to the Specs, and we'll check out the Specs as well. The Specs over there, they don't really put out a lot of allocations. They keep a lot in the back, and they keep some behind the counter. A lot of it's like who you know. You got to know the manager and be on their list. I haven't met the manager yet. Every time I've gone, he's never been there. Sometimes the guys will pull stuff out of the back, but it's a toss-up whether they do or not. I don't know. Maybe we'll fill up on gas too. Who knows? What do you guys want to see? Not a whole lot to show off right now. Still gave you a merch option, right? CMOF still gave you a merch option. Now we gotta figure out what they're talking about. Yeah, let's at least go get. We'll go top off at Racetrack. We'll go get gas real quick. We got time to kill. Time to kill. Oh, wow. Hey, that pimple did get popped, brother. That's why it looks so freaking big on the side of my face. Freaking hurt. We were cheating on you last night with call me old-fashioned. Hey, you guys do what you gotta do. It's all right. Let's get some gas. Put my backpack down here. I don't want anyone snatching my work shit. Yeah, we had to try to edit that live stream yesterday. Didn't really work out the way we wanted. Ended up getting stuck with my phone number being in it, so had to re-edit it as a video. So we lost some watch hours there, but hopefully we'll make them up between today and Monday. So Monday will be a big stream. I hope you guys are ready for that. And I say Monday, I'm talking about Monday morning, not just Monday night. Gonna head to work. Can't text us and drive. See you later. Later, bonding over whiskey. Come on, guys. Let me get There it is. Now it's working. That's annoying. Yeah, Monday will be a big live stream. Looks like we're going to be going to Applejack's up in Denton, Texas. Big store, big selection, lots of stuff to look at. And then Jeff's going to be there with us. So they'll have some allocated bottles they'll probably pull out from the back. Some big spenders. Good morning, Will. So probably between everyone that's going to be going up there, if I had to guess, probably be over $4,000 to be spent on liquor on Monday. Don't know how much I'll spend. Obviously, they pull something really cool out. We might be spending some money too. Been working a lot of overtime to help cover some of these expenses of all these bourbon hunts. I can't imagine some of these guys doing bourbon hunts and not buying bottles. I feel like if I do a bourbon hunt and I see something really cool or allocated that I want, I'm going to buy it, and then we'll make the money right. But never been in debt. Always been able to pay off my credit card. Matter of fact, we just paid that off last night. We put everything through the credit card. Extra layer of protection from our money, but also we get reward points, and we never pay any fees or any interest on the credit card because it gets paid off at least twice a month. So pretty exciting, pretty cool about that. Just topping off at the gas station. Gas is $3.35 here where I'm at. I don't know what you guys are paying for gas in your area. $3.35 is not terrible. Obviously not great either though. What do you guys normally get from Sonic? If you guys go to Sonic, do you guys ever buy breakfast there? How you doing, homie? What's going on, brother? Oh, got gas for the truck, getting ready to go back over to the liquor store. We're just one parking lot over. We're early. They don't open until 10 a.m., so can't go inside beforehand anyways. Missed the bean tweets and the $2 gas. Yeah, $3.39 is pretty brutal. We did get down to $2.99 the other day, and I filled up then, but we needed some more gas, so I just topped off. Oh, let's get something from Sonic. Can I get a number 15, just the burrito?
The ultimate or the supersonic?
Let's do the supersonic.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
That'll be it.
54, thank you.
Thank you. Supersonic burrito. Go to Chattanooga Founders at today's drop. I've never even been too involved with Chattanooga to find out what's good and what's not. I've only tried one bottle, and that was an open bottle that was given to me by Jeff. I did like it. That was pretty good.
He's gonna be $4.50 for it. Just 1 second.
$4.54 for a burrito. I miss the gas station behind my parents' house. One thing I wish I was still over there on that side of town. They've gone up in price over there too, but it used to be $2 for a breakfast burrito, so we would load up on them. Passed on an Elmer T. Lee and a Weller 12. How much do they want for the Elmer T. Lee and the Weller 12? Because I've seen some pretty absurd secondary prices, but anywhere close to MSRP is almost non-existent unless you're at a big box store. My first Elmer T. Lee I paid $120 for, and then the first Weller 12 I actually got at the store we're getting ready to go to, paid $54 and some change, like $54.16 or $54.61, something like that. Hey, what's going on, Jesus? We got 13 minutes till the liquor store opens up, so we went and filled up on gas, and now we're just waiting for, we're getting a Sonic Burrito. It's all in the same parking lot. We'll go back over and park in front of the liquor store. We'll back up to where we can showcase the front of the store, and we'll walk towards the store so you guys can see that. I know you guys want to see that liquor store, see what they got. This one's not going to have a whole lot out, but that's okay. What am I buying today? I don't know. My favorite manager's there today, though, so we'll see. Maybe she'll pull something out of the back for us. If she doesn't, it doesn't bother me, guys. It doesn't bug me. And matter of fact, when she pulled out the Thomas H. Handy from the back, I didn't ask for anything. I just walked in to tell her, hey, my work schedule changed. I had this.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My work schedule changed, and I was able to come by, and I was able to come see her and make that work to where I could come before work and pick up some energy drinks or some Gatorades. Alright, let's back in over here. After we go to this store, though, I'll flip the camera around so you guys can see it here in a second. We're backing up so we can showcase the front of the store. I'll be eating. I'll let you guys look at the front of the store. There's a Specs literally right across the street. Elmer T. Lee was $150, so it wasn't too bad. Weller was $200. Yeah, those are still pretty crazy prices. Yeah, we're at the Liquor Outpost. I'm excited though. We'll see. Maybe something today. Maybe we'll get something today. Always gotta hope that they have something cool. Working a lot of overtime so we can afford to pay for everything too. So our last check, we had about a $350, $400 increase with the overtime that we did, which was very little. We've already done more overtime this week alone. Do they have the Eagle Rare? I've gotten Eagle Rare here a couple times. I mainly get my Eagle Rares at Total Wine. I'm driving, so just listening. I understand that. Appreciate the tuning in, Michael Borton. We got 10 more minutes before the store opens up. Nicholas Jones, what's going on? Chomping down on a Sonic Burrito as we wait for the store to open up. I'm excited for Monday morning. Wife's off of work, so she'll have my son. She might go with us, we might see, but if she doesn't go with us, it'll be fun to go up to Apple Jacks with everybody. Sounds like Riley will be there and Jeff will be there. Trying to get Tyler up there too. Scored a 1792 foolproof last night. Is it a store pick or just a regular 1792 foolproof? 1792 foolproof here is like almost like Weller Green Label. We have all of it, and we can't ever get anything other than it. Weller Foolproof is probably the most popular common bottle that I find at most liquor stores that's allocated. Matter of fact, we saw a bunch just yesterday. I think they're like maybe 50 bucks or 55 bucks out the door. You get 1792 foolproof. Most days though. First one you find in North Carolina. Ooh, that's exciting. Were you able to secure one, Mr. Roger Randall? He said 13 Colony cash rank drop yesterday. That's exciting. Jesus said last night he had the other half 2 ounce sample of Elmer T. Lee. Still didn't like it. Yeah. Elmer T. Lee is kind of hard to enjoy and like. $52 out the door, worth every penny. I agree with that foolproof. That 1792 foolproof is pretty good. Regular is a little lacking, but some store picks can be great. You got 2 of them? Man. You're going to get 2 13 colony cash strings. It was a good day for sure, getting 2 of them. Coming back to help me get the watch time hours. Appreciate that. We're close. We're close. Matter of fact, we're so close that YouTube's scrutinizing every hour, every minute that people watch to where they're behind by 5 days. I checked this morning and we need about like 300 something hours. I think once they get caught up on all the lives that have been put out and this live too, whenever we get done with this one, I'll probably need around 200 hours of watch time, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I've already applied for it, that we'll be partnered with YouTube pretty quickly. That way our big live stream we do will happen sooner. Maybe even this Monday if we get lucky. Uh-oh, Will's got to tell us about a Samsung appliance. He said, if you're thinking about buying one, don't. Now, we hit our watch time hours, we're going to be doing a pretty big giveaway. We were going to give away each Taylor small batch, but we turned that into a trade. So we still have 2 Evan Williams single barrel vintages that we'll give away for sure for bottles. Man, look at the homie. Michael Bortner saying he'll run my videos in the background while he's at work. Appreciate that. How much is the rare breed? I think rare breed here is like 55 or 65 bucks before taxes, I think. I'm not a big fan of rare breed, to be honest. Be watching all day too. Trying to cook breakfast, and the thing is, this thing is either cold or supernova, no matter what setting it is. He tried the Weatherford specs yesterday, but no Taylor. Damn it, that sucks. We didn't find anything yesterday, but the guy we met up with, he went hunting, found out like everything, man. You get a lot of stuff, so good on him. I'm glad he was able to go out and hunt. I pulled him on this side of town, or closer to this side of town than what he wanted to go, but he was happy to meet, so. We'll probably do a lot more business with him too. He's got a lot of Dusties, a lot of older bottles. Excuse me. Yeah, we didn't showcase the trade itself because obviously what it is, we're not going to showcase it on YouTube, but we did try the 2 open bottles last night. Anything in particular you're hunting today? Honestly, this store, they don't get a whole lot of allocations, but they keep a lot in the back. We have a phone number list. They used to call me and text me when they'd get stuff in and offer it to me. It's been a long time since I've been over here. I haven't spent a whole lot of money in the store, but we'll go in and look. I'll probably buy a couple energy drinks while we're here too for work, but it could be anything. Honestly, it could be Weller, it could be H. Taylor, it could just be Blanton's, Eagle Rare, it could be something special. The store I walked into yesterday had the Orphan Barrel 18. So Orphan barrels are pretty interesting. A lot of them, you gotta look at what they are. Some of them are scotches, and some of them are really, really good. Like I had a sample of the Muckety Muck 25. Yeah, it's like a $200, $250 bottle, but man, that was a really good bottle, so I was really happy with that one. I don't know what we're looking for here specifically today. Specs though, when we go over there, old Charter, the French Oak one, I've never seen that bottle, so we can find that. I would love to get that, open that up and try that. Obviously H. Taylor, just like anybody else. Old Weller Antique, Weather 107 dropped yesterday at the specs in Hewlin, so maybe they got distributed on the side of town. We'll see. The specs over here, they keep a lot of stuff in the back. They don't necessarily put it all out, so we'll see. Ugh. Need some water. I'm over here choking. I put a lot of onion on a breakfast burrito. What specs dropping? Probably nothing today. Normally they drop on Wednesdays and Fridays because that's when they get their trucks, but sometimes they don't put it out till the next day. So, do you see Blanton's regularly? Not at a good price, I'll tell you that. The best price we ever got was at Specs. Out the door price is like 86, 88 bucks. This store, they sell them for $99.99, so it's 108.24 out the door, which is basically just full secondary at that point. But it is what it is. In Texas, no such thing as too much onion or peppers. I mean, it depends on what you're eating. If I ordered a breakfast burrito or taco from somewhere other than Sonic, then yeah, I would expect onion and peppers. The fact that the onions are just raw onion, it's not even like grilled or caramelized at all. I don't want that on my burrito unless I'm going to the right place for that. Unless it's like fajita style and they've been cooked on a grill. So that was my issue with the onion. Not that I have a problem with onion, just the fact that it was raw onion and it was a lot on it. Memorial Day Saturday may bring some Easter eggs. I love your optimism, but I don't think so. Saw Blanton's for 110 here. Well, if it makes you feel better about Blanton's, because you guys are already asking about it, and it's not going to make you feel better. You're probably going to cry for me. My very first bottle, I paid $216.50 for. Didn't even open it. It was on my dad's shelf for the longest time. We went and picked it up the other day and swapped it out with a different Blanton's for him, because the dump date on it was Jeff's daughter's birth date. So we might have paid way too much for it. That's okay, because good meaning behind it. Why? Because we didn't know about secondary price. We weren't in a bourbon. We had no idea. Overpaid like a motherfucker. But it is what it is. Store's open. Let's go in. Good morning. Good. I have been. I've been doing a ton of overtime. I'm exhausted. I've done almost 50 hours this week. Almost 50. After today. I get paid pretty well though, so I don't mind giving my overtime every once in a while. You gotta make money so I can afford bourbon.
There you go.
It's been tough with the allocations. I've been lucky at like the big box stores lately, like Total Wine. They did a big allocated drop, but other than that, it's been rough.
It's been nice, yeah.
Sweetens Cove, Tennessee is amazing. Let's get some energy drinks for sure. They got the white monsters. Ugh. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Jack Daniels, the McLaren.
Yes.
Did you see that they made a 2024 McLaren one as well?
Are you kidding?
No.
I am telling Tony.
They made a 2024 McLaren. It's like the same exact thing, just a different box, but it's still the same like orange label 1 liter bottle.
Oh my lord. Tell Tony, leave me out of this. You got me good last time. We worked for you and another one. Still have them all.
Yeah, I don't know how they expected to sell that. They should have at least put it on a single barrel. Chillamador, let me see. Yeah, it is a 12 year. They also have the 15 year. 12 years $53.99 and the 15's $89.99. I was gonna let her go first, but she said go ahead, so be quick.
It is $4.96. Well, hopefully we can get you through your long work day.
The more I've learned, the less the caffeine seems to work for me.
I know. It takes more and more, doesn't it?
Thank you so
have a
much.
good weekend, Mark.
All right, we got our monsters. They did have Buffalo Trace behind the counter, which it's overpriced. I don't blame them. They're a smaller mom and pop. They don't get a lot of allocations, but $32.99 for a bottle of Buffalo Trace, $7.50 I believe. Not really a good price, but they can't buy bottles in volume like we can at like these Total Wine and Specs where they have huge allocations. They can get better competitive pricing. Ugh. For energy drinks though, look for the Reign Storm Clean Energy brand. They are good. My favorite is the Guava Strawberry. They sell them at the airport, and we have employee vending machines that are cheaper, but they're still quite expensive, so that's why I get the white monsters. Canned G Fuel has 300 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know if we need that many. I like the white monsters. They have a lot of other ones that they used to sell that I don't really see as often anymore. The light blue one and the black one. I don't know if you guys have ever had one of those black Monster Zeros. It's like cherry flavor. It's really good, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Alright, pulling in the Specs parking lot right now. That's how close it is. Back in real quick. Reign is cheaper around me, $1.72. Oh, if they're $1.72, we would have bought cases of them for that price. We don't see them for anything less than like $2.29, $3 here. So sometimes they're 2 for $4, 3 for $5.50. Just depends on if you're running the deal or not. We'll see if we have enough service and connection to stay live. But here's the specs. Hello. Still have that Dark Arts, the 10-year, but they want 209.54 for it. Sorry. Got the Indigo Hour for the Orphan Barrel for $214.99. Hockey Shoe at 12 for $149. Some allocateds. Treaty Oak. Breckenridge. No tubes here. Whistle Pigs 12 going for. I'll have to double check. Jefferson's Nulu Toasted Finish. Some Maker Mark Caramel Apple. Get the Balcones. 120. Their fancy offering. Got the Mild and Green, the triple cast, the very small batch, and the single barrel. Some more Dark Arts. Barely Legal, and then this is the finished in the Toasted Juleps and French Oak staves. Both are $84.99. Both the soft red wheat and the bourbon whiskey, both Rickhouse proofs, $72.19. Got Frank August. Got some of the Blackens, the Rabbit Hole, the Wes Henderson. Price on the Rabbit Hole, Wes Henderson, and then just the regular blackened and the cash strength. So the regular one's that price and the cash strength is that price. Some regular 13th Colony. So Isaac Bowman, but no John Jay. Ooh, they do have Green River single barrels here for $59.84. Got the Grizzly Beast, still $79.79. Let's see. Prairie Ranch, no picks though. This is just the farm strength. Got some Doc Swinson, cognac, sherry cognac finish. Some Okakast. That one's their straight bourbon, single barrel, and a regular straight bourbon. Some RD1 small batch and some Amberana. Amberana $61.99. Some Evan Williams down there, but I don't see the American Hero down there. Oh, nope, I lied. American Hero Edition, $27.97 for a big boy handle. They do not have John J. Bowman. They just have the Isaac Bowman here. I have a John J. at the house, but no John J. here. Got some Chattanoogas here. Cabernet finish, straight bourbon whiskeys, high malts. Got a Baker 7-year, 10-month for $65.79. Some specs picks on the Blue Notes. Some more Traveler's whiskey. Some Benchmark down there on the bottom. Some early times, but no bottled in bonds. Some Russell's 10 and single barrel, no private barrels. Check the end caps over here, just make sure we didn't miss nothing. Vodka, got big handles of Bullet. Ooh, there we go, $17.92 full proof. They got it here at the Specs in Raglan as well. Looks like they've got 2, 3, 4 more cases, and then they've got 5 bottles on top, and then another 5 cases behind it. So 9 cases and 5 bottles. Let's see if we can find anything else on this side. Got a lot of ryes over here. Vaughn Payne for $59.84. Still best prices in Denton for $50 at Applejack's. Got Old Overholt 4-year. Looks like they've sold out of the 10-year. Some Sagamore. Got the rum cast finish as well. That's this offering right here. And then the 8-year-old one. And the price on that one's $66.99. They got a Green River Rye now. They didn't have that last time. Hey, what's going on, Patricia? Seeing if there's anything else in the rye aisle that we need. We got the ported pumpernickel. Not a bad bottle. Whistle Pig 10-year and the single barrel 10-year. Alright, let's go check out tequila. Excuse me. Not seeing any of the allocated stuff that we're looking for yet. Flip around, check the other tequilas. Some of the stuff we were looking at was mezcal. Very similar but different. Heaven Hill, one of the big distilleries for sure. They make Elijah Craig and several other offerings other than just the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond that people see. TJ's in chat. He's a huge Heaven Hill fan. And they've got some pretty nice offerings. Different flavor profile than what a lot of people go for. 44.49 for the 80 proofer, and then the 90 proofer $69.99. But this one, it's got a sticker on it. So, not sure if this one's worth picking up for $69.99 for this one, if it's got a sticker on it or not. Thought that's pretty cool though. Tequila Ocho. Got the Single Estate Reposado. We got a Plata 2023. Well, we wish one of our tequila guys was here because they'd probably say I need to buy this. There's 2 of them. See if I missed anything else. I feel like I'm missing another tequila that I skipped over, so we're gonna just double back real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Don't think we missed anything after all. I thought maybe we did. You said that Ocho is good, Jesus. Just not convinced on tequila just yet, but figured someone might be looking for it. Sometimes we got stuff over here too, we'll check. No whiskey here. They used to have stuff in this case too, but I don't see anything. Alright, well, we didn't see anything we had to buy there, but I think we still have time. We can go to another store. I only have one bottle of tequila. It's just for mixing, sometimes for the occasional tequila shot. Yeah, we did a tequila shot for May 5th, but not like that. You have a bottle of Patron because it was what your grandma drank? That's respectable. Hopefully this camera will focus. There we go. Didn't want to focus there for a second. We'll go to the other specs that we normally go to just to see if they got anything else today, but I'm not expecting to. It'll just be something we can do on our way to work. Kind of talk about what we got going on. Oh, take the toll road to get going over there quicker too. Need to turn my phone brightness up. I can barely see. It's starting to get bright out here. Alright, let's get going. Ooh, yeah, I do actually have a bottle of Patron. It is the 2023 Hispanic Heritage one with the partnership with the Formula One Racing with the racer Sergio Perez on it. Comes with a fancy metal box. Most Patron comes in a cardboard box, so the metal tin is pretty nice, pretty neat. Getting ready to be able to go. We could have gone because we got to protect the lane, but we need to get all the way over, so we're trying to give it time and there's no one behind us. There we go. And we're on the road to the next liquor store. This one's going to be a little bit further away, about a 16-minute drive according to GPS. This will put us pretty close to work though, so this will be the final stop whenever we get up there. Just wish they had Wi-Fi because it's the store we typically lose connection in. Some days are better than others. Before, it used to just buffer. Need a sign. Rainy days and bourbon. What else could a guy want? Just the Añejo came in a box. 16 minutes is a long drive for. It's not a long drive for me. It's a long drive for you guys to just be sitting here watching me drive down the Texas freeways. I mean, if you guys like this, I don't mind leaving the stuff in and doing it live. But what I thought about is doing one where we do a video if I have a cameraman, so we can do like a hyperlapse where it'll be the drive but like super sped up. So even though the drive Monday will be probably like a 45-minute drive, it'll be condensed into like 2.5-3 minutes of us racing across town, all sped up at like 40-50 times speed. I think that would be cool for a video idea, but I don't have the ability to use my camera the way I want without getting a mount or making someone just sit in the passenger seat and hold it. So trying to get my cameraman for Monday. We'll see if I can get him out and about. If he's off, if he's not off, we'll still film, we'll still do live, but it'd be nice to have a cameraman. I got one that volunteered, but we just don't have the right schedule to line up. What's not to like about a 16-minute drive down a Texas freeway? Hey, I mean, if you guys don't mind seeing it, I don't mind showcasing it. I enjoy driving, I just don't enjoy traffic. So one of those catch-22s where it's like, well, if you're going to drive, eventually you're going to run into traffic, and some days are worse than others, but today looks pretty clear, pretty wide open. We went over to this Liquor Outpost and the specs over here. This put us already on 360, so part of the drive in the morning that we normally do, we've already dodged the Matlock to 20 to 360 traffic, so we're just mobbing down the road now. Of course, everyone likes to sit in the left lane and barely go the speed limit, but as long as we're not really in a hurry. I mean, it's 10:22. I normally don't even leave the house till 10:45. We'll be at the liquor store at 10:36, so 14 minutes out. Plenty of time. I was happy to get my early times bottled in bond yesterday. I know that sounds like a crazy bottle to be excited about getting. Anytime I can get them for under $25, I like to pick that bottle up. You didn't know the left lane is the slow lane? Yeah, no, it definitely freaking feels like it, especially now. We just had a bunch of people merge over and they're all driving slow. It'll open up to multiple lanes, but it won't be till after we get in front of 20. We're technically south of 20 right now. We would just be getting on 360 here in a second if we were going the route from the house. I wish I could broadcast this at higher resolution, and I wish that I could switch between the landscape and portrait mode on a fly, but when you set up a YouTube live, when you set it up, it has to be that orientation for the entire live, otherwise it won't work. So that part's kind of annoying. I wish it would let you switch back and forth, but I think that's because it locks you into the YouTube Shorts feed if you do vertical. What are we hunting today? Bourbon Hall asks. Well, eagle rare is definitely on the question of how many eagles can we get, both in your comment section and in IRL. Now today we were looking to see if we could find maybe one of those old charter French oaks. They've been dropping lately. I see them go for like $250 on secondary. I'm not sure why they're so expensive, but if I could pick one up, I would love to try and find out if it's actually that good and that's what people are willing to pay on secondary because it tastes that good or not. This Honda Civic just does not want to drive. There goes the neighborhood. Wade just showed up. No, we'll see if we can also find something else too today. I don't know. Maybe I know they said Weller Antique 107 dropped at the Hewlin specs yesterday. Maybe it made it out on the east side of town. Maybe we can pick one up today. Not too hopeful on that one, but we'll ask. That one I'll probably ask about. But okay, did you guys happen to get any Weller 107? I heard it dropped in Hewlin, and see what one of the employees or the manager says. It's not a big deal if we don't get one, but obviously if you got one, that'd be pretty cool. If we did get a Weller 107, it'd probably go straight to Logtar. I know Patrick, he's been really wanting one. They don't really see him. I know he doesn't see him because he's in Texas. We just don't see the red labels. So Jesus just sent me a picture, so I'm assuming he sent me a picture of a tequila bottle that I need to be looking for, but we'll see. It'll probably pause the stream, but I'm going to check it out real quick just so I don't miss out on whatever he's sending me. He sent me a picture of his traffic flow, so Cali traffic. Yeah, he's showing the Cali traffic. Yeah, it's way worse. Driving down this road, it's no big deal. Just got people that just don't want to use turn signals or signalers' intentions or drive really slow in the left lane here. But other than that, most people drive pretty fast. Now we'll see what we can find. I don't know. I'm definitely have to try some more tequilas. I just don't know if I'm willing to spend my own money on them right now, at least a whole bottle of it, especially on something that I won't really drink very much of, if at all. I don't know if I'd call this no traffic, Jesus, but definitely better than what you just sent me a picture of for California traffic. I was glad I was able to showcase at least two stores that we hadn't gone to in a really long time today, so going to a repeat store that we go to almost every day doesn't hurt. Have to be careful now. The husband isn't here. Why do you say that? Oh, trying to keep things secretive. Hush, hush. Can't let anybody know what we're buying. I've already spent too much money on bourbon this week anyways. But that doesn't mean it won't stop me if I find a good bottle at the specs. We're definitely buying it. Getting them viewer minutes. Hey, we appreciate it. The more views and the more watch time we get, I think if we did like a big live stream on Monday like I plan, I think we could do this in 2 days. Today and Monday, I think I could kill my watch time. We'll see how well we can do this. Monday will be fun though. We're going to drive to Denton. It'll be like a 45-50 minute drive in the morning. We're going to have a bunch of the boys coming out, so I'll have to pour up some samples tomorrow. maybe tonight too. Depends on if we stay late or not. We gotta pour up a bunch of samples because I want to share with everybody. I'm gonna be bringing Old Fitz 8-year samples and Rebecca Creek 16-year samples for sure. For Mr. Riley Tesla, he'll be up here. He's actually in town already. I'm just working, so otherwise I'll be trying to hang out with him. Also Drizzo, Jeff from Drizzo Nation. And I think his buddy Brad, who also is a partner on his channel that does a lot of the gun reviews. And then probably get Tyler Mock, if he's available. Can step away from the family. See if we get him out there too. I'd like to hook him up with some samples. And then I'm trying to get my buddy Brandon to see if he can come out, and because he volunteered to be a cameraman for me. If he's got the day off, we're going to try to utilize our free cameraman pass for the day and see how well he works out. But Monday, Applejacks, looks like we're going to have a pretty large group going up there. A lot of money will be spent. I don't know how much I'll spend personally. That just kind of depends on what bottles are up there. Normally when we go up there, we drop $300 to $400, but I don't know what they'll have this time. But I will say they probably will be spending right around $4,000 probably between the group at this liquor store. Is almost a guarantee. So when you start spending that kind of money and you got a store that keeps a lot of really good stuff in the back, some of that good stuff in the back comes out to say thank you for all the sales. So we pick up a couple regular bottles. If we find anything good, we'll definitely be rewarded with some allocated bottles. That's almost a guarantee. Freeway takeover. You already tried the Rebecca Creek 16-year? I did. We tried it last night in Discord. I have a 125.4 proof that's opened and a 131.5 proof that's opened. And then we got another 131.5 that is sealed. Same barrel, just about 15-20 bottles different from the bottle number from the barrel. 16-year MGP, the 125.4 proof, very mellow flavor for super high age stated MGP, but was still quite nice. Hard to describe. I mean, we got allergies and it was super late. We were also really tired. And the 131.5 proofer had like one of the best noses I've ever had. Like exceptional nose, nice milk chocolate nose to it. I've never really had a lot of whiskeys that smell like chocolate. This one did. So, and high age stated, high proof MGP. Pretty impressed, especially because we have a sealed bottle of that too. Michelle Hardy put an M in chat. Do some donuts on the road like the oh no. I don't think they do it on the highway, but that we will not be doing donuts. That's funny. Getting close to our exit. Have to move over soon. Trying to move over after everybody. It takes the exits towards the airport or towards 183. Might just sit in this lane for a little bit though. Coming up on it though. ETA 10:35, which is 4 minutes, so shows how close we really are, but we still got a good amount of highway time. Alright, let's see if we can get merged over here in a second. Just one lane. Sit here. It wants us to take hardwood. You guys ever heard of Hardwood Road? Because you're about to find out what hardwood looks like. It says 1.6 miles away though. I'm not really sure. I think we're going to stay right here until we get on the other side of all these exits for 183 east and west. Yeah, I think we're chilling right here for now. I think we're good. 1.1 mile taking this exit. Take a different route to get here. Hardwood Road. Nice. Oh my. See that, guys? That sign says Hardwood Road. Hardwood Road, exit 69. Nah, I don't think so. I don't see a mile marker though. If I see a mile marker, I'll let you guys know if it's 69, because that'd be hilarious. I don't see a mile marker, unfortunately. We'll never know. We'll just have to pretend that it's 69. Goofy. Almost there. This is the road we normally go straight on to go to the airport. We're just backtracking our normal route to get to the Specs. And you would stop at this yellow light. You could have made that. You could have made that. And I would have definitely made that. Oh, Jesus said he just sent me a picture of a good tequila. Let's check that out real quick so we know what to look for when we go in store. I think I may have seen that bottle before. What says this? I want to say this is considered Bedford. I could be wrong though. This liquor store is always popping. There's always people coming in here. Guess that lady forgets she's got to yield since she's turning onto this road. Whoa. Go back in, I guess. We're not in New York City. Hey, what's up, Tyler? I sent you a text. We'll get into that text after I get off live stream. I'll probably give you a call. Looking at plans on Monday if you're available, man. Looks like we'll be going up to Denton if you can make some time. All right. We're in like Bedford, Texas. Good confirmation. Tyler does not work on Monday. Try to see if we can get him to go with us. All right, guys. Wish us luck. Let's hope that the cell phone reception holds up long enough to where you guys can see something. The store is like the death of my cell phone. No cell phone reception ever. We'll try not to say our phone number out loud for everybody too. Hey, how's it going? Lots of Buffalo Trace and Weller Special Reserve here, including the big handles. 12, the Old World Rise, 146. Got a 189 one. A couple 189s. A lot of 189s. Several different offerings of the 12. All right. Traveler's Whiskey, 31.79. Got that Rebel Small Reserve that everybody's talking about, $32.99. Still have yet to try that. You just bite the bullet and buy it one day. Mellow Corn, $16.99. Ooh, Yellow Rose. This is the Outlaw Bourbon. Probably gonna be doing a pick of this later, a barrel pick. We'll drive down there and do a pick of a Yellow Rose. We're gonna try to see if we can get one at cash strength though, if they'll let us. Some Rebecca Creek offerings, but no double barrel Spanish Oaks here. Some Jim Beam, 7-year. Big boy handle. Starting to see a lot more of these 7 years. Still have the Rickhouse proof, the soft red wheat here for $71.99. Still Austin. Got the Bottled and Bond High Rye. I know Riley was asking about this, $68.89. Might need to get one for him if he wants it. Frank Dog is $64.99. Does Specs have backbone? I think so. I can't remember what it looks like though. I'll look for it though. I forgot it's Memorial Day weekend, so we got a lot of the frat guys coming in buying all the beers and all the obvious stuff that people buy, like the Jack Daniel's 1 liter handle that someone just picked up. Oh, here, you were just talking about it. Backbone bourbon. This is the prime blend, $31.99. Got the uncut 114 proof for $49.99. Yes, sir. Just browsing. Some Stellum, $54.99. Any Eagle Rare? I didn't see any Eagle Rare. E.H. Taylor we picked up yesterday, but they don't have any more E.H. Taylor. Weller 12, no. I don't think they're going to have any Weller 12 here. They'll probably have, well, like I said, they got Buffalo Trace and Weller Special Reserve up front, but I don't think they're going to have too much else other than that, unfortunately. They should still have 1792 full proof on the end cap when we get over here. Got an 8-year, 7-month on the Baker 7. $65.79. Any Blanton's. This man's looking for all the Buffalo Trace allocated bottles. Unfortunately, if they get anything like that, they sell out pretty darn quickly. Trying to make sure we didn't miss any of the stuff in the center caps. Moving over to the Rise. 1792 bottled and bond, got several cases, and full proof of 1792, several cases as well. $46.79 on the full proofs. MKJ, you said most of these bottles you've never seen in Europe. Yeah, it's tough with Europe, with getting bourbon over there. They got that import tax. What do they call it? VAP. It's like a 34-35% tax. Got some Sagamore's Distiller Selects as well. The Calvados finish as well. Green River Rye, not seeing anything too crazy. Some Quarter Horse. I'm just glad we have any kind of connection in here. I don't know if the video quality is blurry, but we're trying to at least tell you guys what we're seeing. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. These are 129.1 proof for $62.69. Any Elijah Craig. Yeah, we'll go back over to Elijah Craig. I think they should have a private barrel here at the very least. We'll double check. Let me find it. I feel like every liquor store carries Elijah Craig, just whether they have the barrel proofs or not. They just have a small batch here, so we'll have to check. Maybe it's at the counter or in the case. I'm gonna go check out the tequilas. And we'll also check for the Cordels. Try to look for the chartreuse. They used to have the green here, but they sold out of the green. Got the single estates, the Ochos. Still got those here. Looks like the other G4s sold out. Still have the 108 proofer though. The 80 and 90 proofer sold out though. Where do I bourbon hunt? We bourbon hunt all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area in Texas. Total Wine, Specs, and Goody Goodies are the 3 big box stores in our area. We also drive up every once in a while to Applejack's up in Denton. They actually do more volume than Total Wine and Specs for the Dallas County area. And then we shop mom and pop stores as well, but a lot of the mom and pops, unfortunately, are just museums that sell stuff for way more than they should. And they price them that way because people buy them. We don't like to support those stores, but sometimes that's our only viable option to get anything. Yeah, empty hole right here. That's where the chartreuse was, the green label. Yet to see the yellow though. check out some of the Irish and some of the Japanese stuff. Can I request a song? No, that's the crap that they put on that gets me a copyright mark, and then I have to remove the song from the freaking live. Now, we did pick up this proclamation because someone told us to before, and we tried it. I didn't like it, so I sent it home with my buddy, but for $23.99, definitely worth a try. We picked this one up too from Major Zero. Major Zero wanted us to pick this up, and we tried this one. It's pretty low. It's like a, what is it, 66 proof. Very sweet, but very, very syrupy, very thick. Definitely something that I had to mix. It was not good on its own. Some Glenmorangie offerings. Got the 15s. I think the 18, or they don't have the 18 here, but they have the Signet in the case. Just sing along karaoke style. Normally, if it's a well-known song like this, it'll get picked up, it'll get the copyright mark, but it'll give me the option to remove just the music audio and not all the audio for the section. Otherwise, we have to remove the entire audio for the section if it gets the copyright, but it is what it is. We need to check the live from yesterday, make sure it didn't get copyrighted since we were in the same store. Not a big deal either way. Tequila hat. So goofy. Alright, double checking one more time, making sure we're not missing anything. And then we'll go check up front and see what they got for allocations as well. And we'll double check the cabinet one more time. Normally pretty good at keeping a record in our mind of what we've seen and seeing when they put something new on the shelf. Got all the benchmarks. Top floor bonded small batch, full proof and single barrel $24.99, full proof $20.69, small batch $17.59, top floor $15.99, and bonded $20.19. So get all 5 of them here. Right around $110 out the door. Got some Blue Note juke joints. These are the non-store picks. The store picks were here. They sold out. They had them here yesterday. A lot of people picking up bottles for Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a big lake and poolside day for a lot of people. We will be at work. Well, no, Monday we won't be, but leading up to it, over the weekend we'll be at work. All right. Normally we buy Powerades here. We got the lemon lime flavored one. Probably won't be buying anything today though, unless I got something up front that we need to have. Double check the glass case one more time. Gatsby Reserve 15-year for $229. Calumet 16. We got one of these at the house. They want $140 for theirs. Balmaria and Guadalupe are here. The Sweetens Cove Tennessee. Some Blue Run, the butterfly bottles. Some Widow Jane Decadence, the 13 and the 14. Glenmorangie single malts 18. So they do have the extremely rare 18. That's a pretty good bottle. The Signet in the 1997. The 1997 one they want $850 for. We're looking for a 1996, but we're going to try to score it for around $550. Other than that, Whistle Pig and some Kentucky Owls. Kentucky Owl, got batch 11 in here. They've got the red label Japanese one. The batch 11s they want $329 for small batch and the confiscated. We have a confiscated already, the 134.57 one. Lots of Buffalo Trace and Weller. Not seeing that tequila that Jesus sent us a picture of. Some batch proofs, some big handles of Buffalo Trace. Well, I can guarantee they'll have the big handles of Weller Special Reserve. Mi Campo, I did not see any. I looked. Still don't know what that bottle looks like, unfortunately. But if John wants one of those Weller Special Reserves, the Bug in the Sun, if you're in chat, buddy, they have the big handles here. I can start picking them up for whenever you come out here, because I know you said you're going to want some when you go to California. Get you the 750, or we get you the 1.75s. Might be working out a trade with John for a Boondocks 18. Might load him up with a bunch of Weller Special Reserves. Oh. Oh. Well, I could say it was a successful day for allocated bottles. Obviously, we could have bought Buffalo Trace, or we could have bought Weller Special Reserve, but the more and more that I live in Texas and see all this stuff, the Weller Special Reserve is like basically a bottle that's always available. Yeah, Weller Special Reserve, whether it's 750 or 1.75, see them all the time. Buffalo Trace is another one that's like that too, where I see tons of Buffalo Trace. And the only Buffalo Trace I think I'll pick up from now on is going to be store picks. If it's not a store pick, I'll probably end up passing on it. We used to buy Buffalo Trace all the time. I think our flavor profile and our palate's changed up enough that we like variety and we like some higher proof stuff. There are some really good low proof stuff out there that we like as well, but it's normally not in that $25 price range, unfortunately, and they're a lot harder to get. Okay, Tora just sent me a picture. I'll have to look at the picture. We've probably seen it today. I mean, I went to 3 stores that have tequila. There's a good chance we've probably already seen them all today, but we'll definitely need to pick up this specific one, the Mi Campo, because if it's around $25 a bottle, and he's saying it's this good that it needs to be one that I look for and pick up, we'll definitely pick it up and try it, especially for a live stream. We'll try it. Buffalo Trace is a little too basic, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's definitely somewhere where I started. It's definitely something I got excited about. It is a good bottle on its own. I think the store picks kind of highlight it a little bit better, but it's not doing it for me. It's funny, I bought 1 bottle of Blanton's and now I find it everywhere. Yeah, you know, that's how it was for me. I overpaid for my very first bottle of Blanton's. I haven't really seen too many since then, and all of a sudden I started buying them all the time. And then I use secondary market to get stuff too, so if I want specific dates or letters, I normally get whatever I want on that. I'm just gonna ask. It's funny, I bought a bottle of Blanton's and I can find it everywhere. It's a solid, cheap one, not amazing, but worth it as a sip or mix. And see, those are the ones that are pretty good, because it's like if you can sip it or mix it, it tells me it's not the best sipping tequila, but it hits that threshold of what a tequila should be, to where it's going to stand out in a cocktail. So if you are mixing it, it just makes sense where it's very well balanced. So I do like when you can say that, oh, it's a sipper or mixer. That's kind of how I feel about early times bottled and bond. I think it fits that threshold as well, where it's strong enough at 100 proof to stand out in a cocktail, but it's simple enough that you can also sip it with a decent flavor profile. So my truck's literally driving in 2 lanes. Like, please pick a lane. Not very smart as a truck driver, are you, dude? The High West rum cast finish is nice, extra vanilla. Not backing it up, a little pricey. You know, I do like High West. I am looking for that rum cast finish. Normally I just see the Chardonnay barrel finished one. I'd rather have a rum cast finish. I think it's pretty good. I don't drink too many rums, but the rums I drink lately have been higher aged, between 10 and 15 years. Too hard to find Buffalo Trace in my area to care about it. Lots of other choices. We get Buffalo Trace like once a month, and it's normally like an excessive boatload of Buffalo Trace, but like a lot of like entry-level drinkers and a lot of the guys that go and hunt random days, they'll buy Buffalo Trace anytime they see it. Like I saw one today for $32.99 at my mom and pop. This stuff was probably $24.99, $25.99, something like that. and I just pass on it. I mean, someone else is going to buy it and enjoy it for sure, but it'll sit on my shelf. I got too many other things to drink before I got to Buffalo Trace again. Going to another store now, or done? We're headed to work. I think we're done for the day for the hunt. I don't think we'll be able to do a live inside the airport just because I'll be on the clock. But at some point in time, like if I'm on break, maybe we can do a video, and I'll try to do some editing for that. We do have duty-free stores. I'm at an international airport that's got some pretty crazy stuff. They don't have any Maker's Mark Celebrate or like Wild Turkey 12 here. They've got some pretty crazy stuff, especially some of the Scotch and some of the cognacs. I mean, we're talking $1,000 bottles at some of these stores, and they got some bourbon as well. Nothing crazy or fancy, but they do have like blends for like I think like $115 or $130. Nothing special for pricing on that by any means. While I scrolled through my feed and found this live stream, we're in some of the same Discords. Yeah, I mean, I bet Dallas-Fort Worth area, man. You're probably in Bourbon Hunters from South Carolina. You're probably in Bruisel server. You're more than welcome to join mine as well. RG the Fed. Links in the description of I think the last live stream I did. We'll put one in this one too whenever we get this one re-uploaded. In the Den, if you're in the Den's the local Dallas-Fort Worth one. That one's the big one where we do store drops and information like that. If you're not a part of that one, you want to be a part of that one, definitely get you invited. Chris Jackson. A lot up here, but $70. $70, that's too much. This person's walking in the middle of the street. Are we walking in the middle of the street? Looks like an old gypsy lady. Looks raggedy. Don't know why she's walking on the street though, like that, towards oncoming traffic. But it's better than walking with her back to traffic. Like video or X-ray machine and how bottles look in boxes. Can't do anything like that. That would definitely jeopardize my job if we used an X-ray to show you what some of that stuff looks like. It is funny you mentioned that. No, we'll just probably go to the duty-free store, shoot like a little bit of video, showcase, just preferably when I have some free time and it's during my break to where it's not going to interfere with operations or jeopardize my job or anything like that. If I fly out to your airport, you cavity search me, that'll cost extra, sir. Sneak some mini in even. Ugh. Only if you ask nicely. Time to see a patient at the hospital. Need overtime on you. Hey, we'll probably be working some overtime today as well. We'll see though. Pretty tired. Did 2.5 hours the last 3 days of overtime on top of our normal shift. So trying to get some extra money, some bourbon money. All these bourbon hunts. A little expensive out here. I don't want to be like Major Zero where we don't buy any bottles, so we got to make sure we're buying bottles. I know we didn't get any today, but I think me getting 4 bottles yesterday makes up for it. And the E.H. Taylor small batches we've been buying almost every day, and that Fortaleza, I think we've been doing pretty good on buying bottles lately. Matter of fact, we might have been doing too good. Some of you guys probably don't even see E.H. Taylor small batch, let alone 3 of them within 10 days. Mini Blantons in the mouth or X-ray. Oh, where is an empty parking spot? Brutal. No parking here. Oh, we found a spot. We found a spot. Let's go. Found 2 spots. Take this one. This one's in the back. Don't have to worry about getting my tailgate hit if I park against the curb. How did you get that plans in there? Well, you see, I keistered it. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out for the live stream. don't really have anything to showcase for you unless you guys want to see the monsters that we bought. We do go to these stores and we do buy energy drinks. We buy Powerades, snacks, stuff like that. I will tell you that that's still a purchase at a store, even if it's not like alcohol. You can still have conversations with employees and build relationships, make yourself seen multiple days, buy stuff, even if it's only like $10 or $4, $5, whatever it is. If it was like $4.70 something, go in there, spend a little bit of money, even if just buying an energy drink or a snack, and just talk to them. Build that relationship, and then hopefully that'll introduce you into some better opportunities for allocated bottles. So have fun. I'm out for a cigar in that Rebecca Creek. A lot of other people with that Rebecca Creek 16-year. It's MGP juice. It's high proof 16-year-old MGP. But we'll see you guys for the next one. Probably see you guys on Monday. Both Monday morning will be the Apple Jacks one, and then Monday night when we get back from the restaurant, I'll probably go live again. Maybe we'll hit our watch hours by then, and we'll be monetized for super chats. Do a giveaway. Otherwise, see you guys for the next one.